Welcome back to Good Day Northern Michigan here on a Wednesday morning. Going to our grandparents' homes when we were kids, it's probably one of those most cherished childhood moments.
Yeah, and every now and then I kind of get a glimpse of something out in the world and it just like a flashback kind of sets in. So those are always fun memories to have. And some of those moments led to adventures, and for one family, they wanted to spotlight their adventures in a new book, and it's called Our Walk with Grandma, a book where a grandma takes her grandkids on exciting nature walks. And we want to welcome in Tracy Cook and Carrie Hirsch, who have a special connection to the grandma in this book. Good day to you, Tracy and Carrie. Thanks for being with us.
Good day to you. Thank you for having us.
We really appreciate it.
Tell us all about the book, Our Walk with Grandma.
So Our Walk with Grandma is it's a really cute, charming book. It's about kids that go on a walk with their grandma, and as they go, the grandma points out all the lovely things on the walk, and so they enjoy the walk together. Carrie, do you want to add to that?
Yes, our mom wrote it 20 years ago, and she was never able to find an illustrator. And so we were fortunate enough to find Nicole Monahan, who did a fabulous job of bringing this book to life. And unfortunately, our mother passed in January of 2021. So we decided to find an illustrator and get this book out there and published. And so we did.
So was this based on mom's grandma, great grandma? Where does the inspiration come for this story?
From our mom.
Yeah, our mom wrote it after visiting with some grandkids.
Yes.
She decided they would go on walks, and so she decided that she wanted to write a book about the walks that they took together.
And with this book, with this story, what do you hope people gain from it when they read it? What do you hope? Do you hope maybe some memories come back when they read it, some memories of Grandma?
Yeah, that would be great. And it's just a good book. It's about family, it's about nature. So it brings everything together, and it's really enjoyable, and we really think the kids are going to love it, and we think the grandmas are going to love it probably at least as much.
Yes. It's a little bit educational too, as our mom was. You know, she talks about all the different flowers along the path and she names them. And that's how she was. She was always teaching us. But in opportunities, counting signs or doing the ABCs from signs or naming all the, trees and flowers and animals along the walk, or walks with her, or car rides. So it's just a nice way to educate kids and, show them and appreciate nature.
And Tracy, I think I saw a copy of it behind you over there. Maybe you can show us the book cover or some of the illustrations. But I also wanted to ask just how important this has been to you as, mom's story, but also then with it being about the grandkids, then that's your kids that we're talking about.
Right. Oh, this was just a labor of love. We just loved every minute of putting it together, and it just means so much to us that we could, put our mom's name out there in perpetuity. So it's really, really special.
And I'm curious, what kind of role or maybe memories do both of you have of time spent with a grandparent, a grandmother, or grandfather, and what kind of influence and impact did that have on your lives?
Our family time together was always very special. And her mother had a garden, and she would take us out into her garden in the backyard and tell us what everything that she was growing. So it's just, we have a lot of good family memories and a lot of family events that would bring us all together, and lots of food. We're half Italian, so there was always a lot of food and always a nice spread of food, and everyone was always welcome. Everyone was always welcome.
Right.
Yep.
And Grandma she was a doll. And
yes.
As Carrie said about the backyard, she had an apricot tree, and she loved that apricot tree. And she'd always show us the apricot tree as well as all the flowers. And she was really a gardener, and it meant a lot to her, her beautiful yard.
and made apricot jam, as did Mom with our peach
Oh,
tree.
that's right.
Yes, the memories come flooding back. Well, tell us, Tracy, where we can find this book, Our Walk with Grandma. How do people get their hands on a copy if they'd like to see more about it?
They can get it on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and Friesen Press. Friesen was our publisher. So any of those 3 places would work out just great for everyone.
All right, Tracy Cook and Carrie Hirsch joining us this morning talking about a very special book, Our Walk with Grandma. Certainly could be a very special book in your life too. Go and check it out. Tracy, Carrie, thanks so much for joining us this morning.